and we are the champions. Cani in his second season, pushing a team forward to promotion once again. If you guys do want to support me and get some coins, go ahead and check out the link in the description below and use the code Cani at checkout. Hey, assistant coach, how are you doing? It is me, Cani Sports, and welcome to the season number 3 with Cani. We came back to PSV right after leaving Kaiserslautern, promoted their team to the first Bundesliga, and now it's time to decide whether we will stay at PSV or leave. And I've read through all of the comments on the last episode, and thank you guys so much for all the comments, but also please smash that like button for this first episode. Let's reach over 800 likes. That would be amazing, guys. Cani right now is 77 rated, valued at 4.3 million. His form is excellent, and as you guys know, on the last match at Kaiserslautern, he scored 4 goals. So as you can see in statistics on the right hand side, this guy is really improving very fast. I'm 22 years old right now. I have scored 32 goals in 49 appearances and had 13 assists. So that means I really did perform on a top level. But the question is, will we be able to play at PSV for this season? Most of you guys said request a transfer. My coach at first asked the same thing that happened in the last episode. He said no, you won't leave the team. So it was time for me to go on and request a transfer over and over and over again. He turned it down twice, and then I said, mate, this is really getting ridiculous. Philippe Cocu, let me go. And I requested a transfer, as you know, once again. Third time's the charm, and we will see what will happen. Yes, finally we have been put onto the transfer list, and I had one goal, guys. I really wanted to move to the BPL. Yes, that was the biggest goal for me. The first offer came from Everton. Would we accept this? Cani, is this the right team for you? Since I did have a career mode on Everton, I decided to reject that offer, and the next game we had to play was a friendly against Southampton. PSV against Southampton. Wait a minute, Southampton offering us to join their team, and this was a dream come true. I really wanted to join Southampton because this is a team that I've been wanting to do a career mode on for such a long time. I have done a career mode on them in FIFA 14 as far as I can remember, and it was one of the most fun career modes I've ever done. So I decided to join Southampton, and thanks to you guys in the comments down below, Cani requested the transfer because most of you, let's say like 80%, said go ahead and move teams, go to a team in the BPL, and this was a dream come true. They only want me to get a 6.3 rating, score 10 goals and get 5 assists, and the only guy to really fight me for the striking position is Graziano Pelle. He's 78 rated and he won't grow that much. So Cani, this is your big chance. I mean, we have a lot of strikers in the team with Long and Mayuka as well, but Cani is already in the 5th spot for the highest rated player in the team, so that means I'm obviously the second choice right now. But the coach decided to play me in the friendly games. As it is, the coach will always go ahead and play you in the first friendly games and see how good you are. So that means Graziano Pelle will at first be on the bench, and this is a team, guys. If you want to stop the video at some point, just stop it, because I don't want to talk about every single player right now, because I want to focus on Cani. Our first game today is against my own career mode team, Crystal Palace, and this will be the start of the BPL. Cani looking good in that red and white right there. This is the formation that Southampton plays. Only one striker up top. So that means we will of course have to fight for the striking position a lot more than we would have to when we had like 2 strikers playing for Southampton. But that also means that we will, if we get to be the one striker in the team, be able to go ahead and score the goals on our own. Cani getting ready for his first match at Southampton. Let's go, Cani. This is the start of your new career at Southampton. The team starts off attacking, and that means we will go forward, but the pass goes around the back and then it lands right on Schneiderlin. He passes it to me. Ronaldo chop inside, weak foot shot, and that is the first contact on the ball from Cani, and he gets his first goal in for Southampton. Could you believe it? What a start that was. And I'm sorry, but I said Crystal Palace. Fucking hell, this is actually the first friendly game we are playing against Levante. Sorry if I confused you right there, but I was confused as well, obviously. But Levante is the first team that we had to play against. Fucking hell, I messed up big time. But Cani, with his first touch for his new team, scored the goal with his weak foot, which is really rarely happening. But I do get the ball right here, waiting for my teammate to make a run, asking for the ball to be passed to me once again. But my shot will go wide because obviously I only do have a 2-star weak foot, and that needs to be improved immediately. But the accomplishments for the weak foot are ridiculous. I have to score like volleys from the outside of the box with my weak foot, which is only 2 stars at the moment. But this game ended with Cani his goal. 6.7 rating wasn't good at all because I lost possession so many times, and right around the next game I need to concentrate on shots on target because I will be able to get some accomplishments done right there. But this is the first big team that we have to play against with Southampton. PSG, of course, that means Ibrahimovic versus Cani. Let's see who would be the better one, but Cani gets injured right here. Doesn't have the injured icon though, so that means he's back in the game again. 20th minute, getting in his first shot. But obviously that shot gets saved. Now we are on another attack. Cani against 2 defenders and he gets the header. And that is obviously one of the best header goals I've scored so far, because I tend to struggle a lot on the headers. But Cani scoring a very nice header right there against 2 defenders. Really lucky to get onto the ball. But obviously Cani really doing his best, getting 2 goals in 2 matches in the friendly games. And that should mean that the coach is impressed by my performances. I'm just hoping that the coach will be playing me in the first BPL match. But Cani with another chance right here, but that gets blocked. 62nd minute that was. But in the 80th minute, Cani is through once again. Could he score his 2nd goal in this match? No. That was obviously one of the weakest finesse shots that you have seen in this episode. But Cani and his team able to beat PSG, who are really a strong opponent. And obviously in this match, Cani won the battle against Ibrahimovic, who didn't really have any chance in this game, even though he played in the starting 11. I do get a rating below 7 once again because I lost the ball too much and I was out of position sometimes. I will be trying to improve that to just not lose the ball every single time. Graziano Pelle isn't really happy with the situation. He's 31 years old, and maybe that's the reason why the coach is playing me in every single friendly game, because he thinks, hey, we have got a 22-year-old guy right here in our hands. Maybe he's the guy to invest time in and play him in the starting 11, and then we will see him grow and get past the overall, or better said, the abilities of a Graziano Pelle. Cani right here with some nice skills, and also hitting the post against Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg obviously a team that I truly do respect in the Bundesliga for their performance against Bayern and also their performances against other teams recently. They are really a strong force coming up in the Bundesliga, so we had to play against them in this game. Cani not really having too many chances at the start of the first half and also through the second half's first part, but in the 68th minute he's through and his shot goes wide. He fought against 2 defenders right there, so that's acceptable. But right here, Cani waiting for the perfect moment, and he does seize the moment. What a nice goal from him in the 72nd minute, getting his 3rd goal in his 3rd match for Southampton. That is just insane. Really good performance from him this far, and the team does really work well for me. It seems like the formation is really put out to get the striker some goals. No one else in this team will be getting a lot of goals because we don't have a right forward or a left forward, and we don't have right wingers or left wingers. They are more like midfielders, so they will concentrate on giving me the ball to score the goals, and that is obviously our formation that will really work well for Cani, and we will see what will happen. But the coach decides to play me in the first BPL match against Crystal Palace. Graziano Pelle, I'm sorry mate, but there's a new man in town. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Smash that like button for the start of Season 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care and peace.